I think the Azure growth, 39%
Mm-hmm.
versus the 34% expected, that is huge. I'll also point out that their EPS beat of 8% plus is the best in 7 quarters. Um, Usually they do beat. I think it's been now only 3 times, 4 times over the last 45 periods they have missed on earnings. And this is a larger um, point of exceeding the estimate that they've had in 7 periods.
All right, I want
I
to
like
bring
it.
you like it. All right, Anurag Rana, I want to bring you in here. I'm not sure. I think we all went into this week with a little trepidation over everything that was coming at investors, including some of these big tech earnings. But this certainly investors like what they got from the company, and certainly with the outlook. What's your take here? What's important for investors to learn off of this release?
I would echo what our other guest said. I mean, the acceleration in Azure is pretty impressive. And one of the things I think it's going to do, it's going to tell people that all the capex Microsoft is spending, they're getting the benefit of it on the other side of it. And they're probably the first one to recognize a bigger, load of AI revenue coming in. And, this will pacify a lot of people out there that may be worried that why are these companies spending so much on AI infrastructure, and where is the, other side of the equation. So I think it's a good result, not just for Microsoft, but the entire tech platform.
Well, and that's what I want to just follow, Anurag. Our preview of all of this was Microsoft Meta investors are going to be scrutinizing over the AI spending binge. So for Microsoft, clearly to you, we are clearly seeing the ROI when it comes to that AI spend.
Yeah, both on the top side, and they are doing extremely well on the expense management side, because what happens is when you're seeing a rapid growth in Azure, which has a relatively lower gross margin than the rest of the Microsoft business, profitability does get dented with, in addition to all the AI investments that they're making. What they did this time was, year over year, they kept their headcount flat.
Hmm.
I mean, that's a huge boost to, you could say, profitability as well as productivity. And I think that's something for people to take home also.
Hey, Greg, I want to bring you back in here. Looking at the Azure growth here, the company reported better than expected growth in its cloud business. The Microsoft saying it brought in more than $75 billion in the past year. The company continues to commercialize AI services. Give us your bull case on AI and Microsoft, because essentially this company is deploying AI tools and it's betting that these conversant chatbots and more powerful automation tools are going to boost sales of Microsoft's productivity software and cloud services. Is that bet paying off right now?
I don't know that you can say it's 100% paying off. The reaction to the stock indicates that investors believe that it will. This stock was coming into the report at 34 times earnings, so a lot has to go right, and it appears that a lot is going right. So yes, we've done a look at their CapEx and R&D over the last 10, 12 years or so. It's not like this is new. It's just that the numbers are big. I mean, the percentages are also fairly large, but they're spending billions and billions on R&D. Of course, now they can get the tax benefits from that. Billions of dollars, not just Microsoft, but others. And you would hope that they're wisely investing in that R&D for future profitable products and services.
Hey, I do want to point out too that we see Amazon shares up about 2.7% here, and the aftermarket shares of Alphabet are down about 0.4%. But of course, Amazon reporting along with Apple tomorrow. Anurag, I don't know. Is there any cause for concerns or things that you want to question or would question with the C-suite following Microsoft's release here?
I think I would talk about the headcount growth for next year. What are they baking? Because it's been almost 2 years where they have added very little headcount to the overall, company size. And the big question over there is this something that we should anticipate going forward? That you're getting all this cloud revenue, but you're not adding a lot more headcount. Because I think that's slightly concerning. Not so much for Microsoft, but the rest of the tech industry, because somebody that is selling a HR software or sales software depends on companies hiring quite a bit because it's a seat-based model. And I think that's an area, but that's not so much, I would say, Microsoft's problem, but that the rest of the tech industry's issue.